Hello everybody, Georgie here. I'm here today to show you how to make this card. This part here, the leaves, I'm afraid I'm not stamping up. I don't have any delicate leaves dies from Stampin' Up, so I've used my own. I do have a lot of dies and I think I should be using them. So, as this is a retired colour, this is Sweet Sugar Plum, my favourite colour. I love that colour. We are going to do this card in Flirty Flamingo. So you need a white card base of 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, scored at 4 1/8, folded in half and burnished. You'll need a piece of Whisper White at 5 3/8 by 3 5/8, a piece of Flirty Flamingo at 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, a piece of Whisper White at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, a piece of vellum at 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch by, this one's 7 1/2. It will get wrapped round. So to start with, we'll need this colour for now. Right, stamp sets I'm going to use. I'm going to use Wonderful Moments. I'm just going to use the Bride. And I'm also using Dragonfly Dreams. And the sentiment, enjoy your special day. The dies I'm using are Stampin' Up ovals, and I believe it's number 6, which is this one. Yep, which is number 6. I'll keep that out because we'll need that. And like I said, the leaves are going to be my own dies. I do have a lot of dies. I keep them in here. This is just a few that are not Stampin' Up, and I will use them. So each half a page is a wallet. These are Stampin' Up. My numbers, I have kept them. And then all my sentiments, loads of sentiments, boxes, butterflies and leaves, all different sorts. These are Stampin' Up. So yeah, so I am going to use them. Alright, to start with, I need to bring the big shot up and cut an oval. Oh, for the embossing folder, this is a Darcy embossing folder. It's a lot like the tufted embossing folder in Stampin' Up, that Stampin' Up have brought out. It's all diamonds. I don't have that, but this is near enough the same, so I'm using that. So bring the big shot up. Zoom you out. Right, first thing we've got to do is cut the oval. You don't want to emboss and then cut the oval, because you'll flatten the embossing. Right, so leaving yourself a good 1.5 at the bottom. Place your oval in. And I've got these, oh, it won't matter for this one. Got my mats around the wrong way. I like to keep one for the cutting on and one for pressing. And then when I swap my plates round, I'll put this one to the bottom and a new one on top. Right, I'm going to emboss, so we'll get rid of the thin die adapter. Place, so I can get the bottom folder open. Place the card in. And run that through. And there you have a lovely embossed diamonds on it. Right. Add my thin die adapter again, take the embossing folder out, and with some scrap, I did have a big piece of scrap, where is it? Look, here. I'm going to quickly cut my 2 leaves. The only thing I can remember about these leaves, I think I got them from Amazon. I think. Not 100% sure. Right, we're finished with that. So that's that cut. Let's put this oval away. I have actually lost. I don't know if it's one of my ovals or one of my circles, but I think it's my circles. I've actually lost one. Not putting them away after I finish with them. That's what it is. Right. Take these out. One out. Do that. Put these away. Right, keep that, might need that, you never know. So that's the cutting done. And now we've got to do the stamping. I've got the bride mounted. And we just stamp her down. There we are. Leave that to one side for a moment while we stamp the sentiment. and stamp this in the middle. That's quite nice. And that's our stamping done, and black mark all over the paper. Right, let's really bring you back up. I forget to look when I take the big shot off. Right, we need to colour her in, so I'm not doing any fancy hair today. She's just going to have light soft suede, her flowers are going to be rich raspberry light, so just do some dots, and the foliage in the bouquet are going to be granite apple green light. And her skin, I got the new Petal Pink Light, and it is really light. Just do some shading under her neckline, size of her arms, down her dress. Right. And now we have to cut her out. So, and I leave just a little tiny white border all around her. I'm not very fast at cutting out. I can hear my next door neighbour's got her grandchildren visiting. And they've got a spring doorstop on the floor, and I think the kids have found it, and now and again you can hear a pinging noise, and obviously my neighbour shouting, "Don't do that, stop that," because it does make a noise. Doesn't bother us. Kids will be kids. Not a lot you can do about it. Well, my grandson's going to come and visit us on his own on Friday. He's got the ENT specialist Friday morning, and his mum's got an appointment as well. So he's going to do his first bus journey from town to us, which he's got to learn to do anyway when he goes to senior school in September. So that should be fun, because he has to go to town, into town, to get to his school. Right, now we will be cutting that off at the bottom, and to measure that we will place that in there. I'm just going to cut a little bit off actually, just so I know I'm clear of the edge of the card. There we are. So that's that. Keep that to one side. Now then, to sort the small, got two bits. I'm supposed to have a small bit. I have. Alright, I don't need two bits. Alright, with Flirty Flamingo ink, and a brayer, that's pink, we don't want pink, let's use a new one, because this is orange. We load it up, all we're going to do is just run up the cardstock and just keep checking that it's the right colour. That's nice. Right, don't need that no more, and don't need that no more. Don't need that. So now we're going to stick these on. So all we've got to do is just put glue on these leaves. And the same with this side. Right, I've got too much there, so dab it off. Now these will cross over at the bottom, that's fine. It's a little bit high. Yes, that looks nice. So Now we're going to put this card together. Glue. Just pop that in the middle, like that. This goes up on dimensionals. I used quite a few on this. That'll do. And take all the backings off. And put this on. That's it. I put dimensionals on the back of the bride. So a big one on her head, her body, and her skirt. We put 2, and then 2 sets of dimensionals open. Find a little one to go on the bouquet. And then just slide this down and under the leaves. Needs to go down a bit more actually. That's it. That's it. Oh, I never put the vellum on. Right. So let's just see if I can lift it up a bit. That goes on like that, so I want to fold over there. And that wants to fold over there. So if I get some runner tape and put that on. There we are. Soon fixed. tea's gone cold. Right, now we have to put some gems on. So I don't know how many I put on, I just put them all the way around the top until they touch the leaves. Give them an even space. That one didn't stay down. Always get one, don't you? Won't go where you want it to go. And then, because here I put some glitter dots, which happen to be sweet sugar plum. I don't have any Flirty Flamingo ones. I don't think any come out in the Stampin' Up! In Flirty Flamingo. So I would just use a couple of these little gems. So there we have it. Oh no, we need a ribbon. Which I forgot to get out. Try and get it out. Right, tie a nice little bow. There we are. Trim off what we don't need. Do it again with the big scissors. Get a better cut. That's nice. Right, and now we just need a glue dot. Take it off and roll it up and stick it on the back of the bow, and then stick it over the crossover. And there you have one lovely card. I hope you like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe and press the bell button next to the subscribe button, and you'll be notified of any more videos that I upload. And all I can say now is thank you for visiting, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.